How's it going, everyone? Jacob Bertram here. Welcome back to Modern Masculinity. And today I wanted to talk about why most male self-improvement books are a waste of your time. There are a couple of male self-improvement books that I've read that I found worth my time, but the main one was The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. Not that it necessarily improved my life in any meaningful way, but it kind of changed my perspective somewhat and offered me a perspective I hadn't seen before. The problem with a lot of male self-improvement books is that they kind of rehash the same points. I'm thinking specifically of Hard Times Create Strong Men by Stefan Aarnio. Dude, that book. Don't even get me started, but I will start. It was an insufferable book. Badly written, and the points that Stefan Aarnio makes are points that I've heard rehashed a million times in men's self-improvement spaces. Books like Hard Times Create Strong Men are merely mental masturbation. They're books that make you feel like you're doing something by reading them when really you're not learning anything new. It's my firm belief that you should be selective about what you choose to spend your time doing, and this also applies to the books you read, even the self-improvement books you read. And frankly, I also think within the self-improvement community that people are way too obsessed with self-improvement books to the point that they discount the value of non-self-improvement books. There's no space in men's self-improvement for good fiction or a non-fiction book. Like it's kind of looked down upon to read something that isn't self-improvement related. This, I think, is also a problem, because books, instead of being seen as the repository for knowledge and new perspectives that they are seen as mere tools for improving certain aspects of yourself. The books you read should not all be self-improvement books, and that's my main point with this video. You should diversify, and you should be selective about which self-improvement books you choose to read, because most of them are mental masturbation. Having made that point, what books do I recommend to men? Which books should you read that will kind of change your perspective? I'm not going to give specific books here because I think that specific books really are a matter of personal taste, but I will give you some genres. The first genre that I think is necessary for men on self-improvement to read, interestingly, is history books. I say this because history books, quite apart from making you more knowledgeable, just generally, can often change your perspective and help you recognize patterns in the world, patterns that may save your life. They can help you recognize when a state is veering towards fascism or communism. They can help you see, they can help you detect when a group is becoming a cult. These are all very important things. So that's number one, history books. Number two is fantasy novels. This may seem completely out of left field, but hear me out on this. And I'm not speaking about crappy fantasy, I'm talking about good fantasy. I'm talking top tier, like the Lord of the Rings tier. You need an escape sometimes. Fantasy provides that. Now, I know it's controversial to advocate for an escape from the world, but I think frankly it's really helpful. And frankly, it's just entertaining, and it seems like for men on self-improvement, anything that is just entertainment for entertainment's sake is looked down upon, when there is value to that. Obviously, it shouldn't be what you spend the brunt of your time doing, but it's absolutely necessary. Decompression is absolutely necessary, and reading a fantasy novel is a way of entertaining yourself that doesn't have any negative impacts on your life. You're still reading, you're still increasing your attention span. So, those are the two genres I recommend. That they're not the only genres I recommend, but they're the two genres I recommend to start off with, because they seem so diametrically opposed to the classic male self-improvement book, and they'll kind of open your perspective and allow you to find other genres and other books that interest you. I won't keep you any longer. This is the point I wanted to make with my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a shorter one. I'll be coming back with some more longer videos in the coming days. It just all depends on the day and how much I have to say about a given topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jacob Bertram, Modern Masculinity. Peace out.